Yeah. The
Not
intro
yet.
video is like a minute long, but so much happens in a minute.
And they make me mad every time. But hello and welcome to How Not to Solve Monster Problems, Dice Functional's Monster of the Week show. I am the Keeper, as you probably just saw from that intro video. And today, I'm excited to have all my players here, even if they're being assholes.
How is that different from any
Jill,
other
you're
time?
not being an asshole. In fact, you are the most calm of them.
Bullshit.
Sorry, best friend privileges.
All right,
Jill,
I guess
Jill
that's
wins.
fair.
So quick round of announcements as per usual. If you are looking for any of our backlog, if you're looking for any more of our content, if you think we're just a bunch of fun people to listen to, you can find us in numerous places, including TikTok, where Jill is mainly controlling it, but I'm working in the backgrounds with them. You can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Instagram, although it's not been updated, I don't think, recently.
Dated it this week.
Has it?
I'm good.
She did. I was like, yes,
You
it
can
has.
find us on YouTube. And more importantly, you can find us on our own website. All you gotta
Also, you
look.
can buy us on TeePublic and buy
We got some merch up
Yeah.
there.
Michelle, you just showed
Yeah,
me.
it's got a little bit of a
I
tit cam.
mean,
But if you are looking for any of our glorious content, you can find them in all those places if you search Dice Functional, along with any of your favorite podcast apps for our D&D games.
ignore that. Ignore that.
Who broke something?
That
I
wasn't
didn't break
me.
something.
That
I
was not me.
hit my dice tray.
Okay. And I'm gonna check real quick that we have no other announcements from my players.
My only announcement is that OBS crashed.
You know, at least it crashed in a good pose on you,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yep.
You look very
It's just
sweet.
you're just sitting here.
I'm taking a picture.
So much happens
Bless.
all the time.
It's
You look
just
so sweet and innocent in that picture, Jill.
bless you.
But if you would like to restart for a second.
Jill's actually just looking lovingly.
I'm
at the
trying
Oh,
so
Jill.
hard.
It's okay, Joe. But again, I'm checking real quick. None of my other players have announcements.
No. No.
Alright. Well, while we wait for Jill, I will get into the recap. So, last session, our intrepid heroes came back
Okay,
from their
Brennan.
church
Our
trip.
Dodge Intrepid.
I always say intrepid too. Don't give me that. I literally have it in my notes along with reluctant.
Say it all the time.
Came back from their church trip to find the cheating brother-in-law had arrived and sniffed out a few clues of their own while they were there, including Alejandra's train room, which all of them enjoyed, a hidden room in the shed, which was essentially a cult ritual room, and
No one
discovered
enjoyed
a
that.
couple of the creatures causing the problems, along with the main antagonist's name. While suspicions are still running high around a good majority of the people in the house, the team has brought in Ariana into the trust of what's happening, as now 2 of her children have been brain controlled. Now, our hunters search for the vessel that contains this monster, a black rosary, and look for ways to undo the damage. Oh, and almost forgot, Ollie told his parents, or their parents, that they had died. And there was a giant flashback where everyone watched a young Ollie die painfully and slowly before being brought back to life. And that is where we left it last time. And if none of my hunters had anything they wanted to do during the night, I'm going to bring us in at right before sunrise. And if you give me 1 second. Can't do that one. We will. Awesome. The sun is rising slowly, gently over the night sky. And slowly breaking into a beautiful day. Warm, clear sky. Waylon, you've been a hunter for a long time. Long enough that even dead asleep, you can sense when things are up. And as you are laying in bed, you feel something watching you. Hold on. Don't worry, Jill. You're good. You feel something watching you. You open your eyes,
Yes.
and he's hanging over you. Its mouth open is one of the shadow creatures. Because Lizard did not roll well enough last time, it could continue hunting during the night. I'm gonna need you to make a 2d6 roll and either add your cool, tough, or weird, depending on your choice.
Cool, tough, or weird. Okay, that's whoa.
I was giving you guys variety on this one.
Trying to think of what Waylon's immediate reaction would be.
Its mouth is open and its teeth that are jagged are open above you. What's up, Mariella? We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Oh, and Jill, you're back.
Pulling a Michelle again.
No, I knew. I was just trying to find my way to my unmute button. Because Connor said this before we went to bed yesterday. Or Waylon said this, to like have the lights on. That doesn't have any sort of effect on things.
It's weaker, which means Waylon will get a +1. But
Because I would have, yeah.
they can still move around.
Which is good because Waylon's immediate reaction in this case isn't to try and grab the gun that he keeps under one of his pillows, because that makes a lot of noise. His immediate reaction is actually to grab a nearby pillow and shove it into its mouth. So
Okay.
he's going to try and roll for cool instead of anything else.
Okay.
5 and 6, meaning 11 plus 1 plus 1, 13.
Yeah, you're fucking fine.
My
As
dice are annoying.
as you go to stuff this pillow into its mouth, you manage to grab it as well and grapple it and pull it over directly into the sunlight coming through your window. And it lets out a gargling scream, and you watch as the creature disintegrates.
Man, it's just like smothering it with a pillow.
And the
Go to
creature's
sleep.
gone.
Go to sleep.
You don't see it, but it's gone. Jumping over real quick. Blizzard,
I live.
you're waking up much to your dismay because it's very bright and it's hard to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And as you do, you feel the weight of something on your chest. I don't like that. You open your eyes.
Well, I mean, yeah.
As you open them, you see a simple black cat with a package in its mouth. It looks at you, drops it, meows, and then steps into the shadows and disappears.
Add evil messenger cats to list of bad guys.
And there's a note attached to the package dropped on your chest.
Mm-hmm. Read
When you
it.
When you open it, it reads as follows. Let's go back down to it. Oh, shoot.
Oh shoot. That's all the
Why is
note says? Wow.
Why is your sheet fighting me? Freaking bastard.
Crossover of the century right here, guys. That's fucking Jim.
On it, it says,
Damn.
so I hear you're looking for a bit of a power boost. I don't mind letting you borrow my deck I have laying around. Just be careful with it. It's got a lot of potential to it. Emma, the fortune teller.
Fucking Emma. Lizard's sitting alone in the room going, fucking Emma. Oh, it's Emma. And Lizard puts it in. Let's see, what does Lizard wear? Lizard has a fanny pack. Lizard puts it in the fanny pack.
But for the rest of you, the day is starting. And you're all starting to wake up. What do you want to do?
Listen, I had a weird night last night. Because, like, I found out my kid
That was
died. then I had to share a
entirely
bed
your
with my-
choice. You had out.
That was your choice.
Oh, like you were complaining there.
No. Absolutely. But it was still a weird night, okay?
I will say, out of respect, he did build a pillow fort between the two of you.
That's
Like a
not-
pillow barrier.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Very mature.
I'm gonna look at my phone and see if like I've gotten a response back from my sister.
Ariana has just said, Thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Can you
totally.
save them?
I will reply back. I think so. And that is actually going to be Mariella's mission. Not going to be so much trying to figure out how to defeat this thing. It's more trying to figure out how to get the kids out of this. If that makes sense.
Fully possible.
Yeah. So like that's what she's probably gonna start. She's gonna like wake up after she answers her sister, and she's just gonna like poke at Lucas next to her
I'm
a little
up.
bit.
I'm up.
Okay, we have things we need to do. I need your help.
Okay, didn't sleep well, so you're gonna have to give me a minute.
I'll get you coffee. You want café con leche? I'll make you some.
Please. Sweet as you can make it.
And I will actually get up, give him time to get dressed and stuff. And like, do that. I'll go downstairs and see if I can make some.
Anyone else?
Café.
All I know.
Let's go into whatever how it's on the cameras. Waylon, then Ollie, then Lizard.
So only thing I can think of is I actually have an important question that is more so necessary for what I do.
Yes.
I know that let's see, we know that the demon or whatever we're associating with a demon basically.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily know if it's physical, right?
Correct.
We know that there are a couple of these shade things running around. What I want to know is that if Waylon's wrappings would result in any damage, not to the demon themselves, but more so the kids' souls that have been taken away. So, like, if I was to use them on the shade or on the demon, would I fuck up the kids' souls in the process? And this is something that I can use the tomes in my RV to do, but still,
Yeah.
like, a good
You're gonna have
question.
to give me a minute to consider this because
That's fine.
you are right about it being soul related.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought. Yeah. Ollie. Let me think on that.
We're gonna cook up some big magic.
What do you want to do?
Ollie is going Ollie is going to take the morning having a little bit of inspiration from actually doing some little bit bigger magic yesterday. Actually like preparing and like thinking through magic. Ollie's gonna do some big magic and create wards all the way around their bedroom. Essentially creating a barrier on the inside of the walls, the ceiling, and the floor, so that way nothing demonic can cross it.
I'm gonna say you can do it,
Mhm.
but you're gonna need at least one person to help you. That's gonna be your cost to use this big magic.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Lizard and ask them.
Lizard doesn't knock at your door. Actually, it's Ollie. It's hard to tell if they knock or if they just go in.
Actually, Ollie's gonna be a dick. Ollie's gonna reach through the door and knock on the.
Before
Hey.
the door opens, something does hit the door, like violently.
Yeah, I expected that.
Lizard has thrown a book at the door. What? Who?
Hey.
Why?
Was it Mariella's diary?
One of them.
Poetic
more than
cinema.
Hey, Lizard.
Oh,
You
thank
in there?
God. Yeah. God,
Hey,
it's been a morning.
what's up?
There was a cat from the shadows, and it gave me a deck of cards.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't try to kill me, so like I counted that as a big win. So,
Usually, well,
yeah.
there isn't a lot that steps in and out of the shadows that's like bad, really. Shadows are usually pretty good. It's stepping in from other parts, not the shadows. Is a complicated thing. Shadows are good. That's part of our world. It's the things that step out of the darkness that are bad.
Shadows are good except for the shadows that are bad. Got it.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of. Yeah. Hey. Funny you talk about things appearing in your room. So I had an idea last night. I want to turn my room into like a safe room, like a panic room. Like, I need some help, like to help with like focus and help me figure out like runes and make sure it's like all looking right. But I think with a little bit of help, I can make sure that my room, it doesn't let any demons into it. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Let's do that. Can you? Are you busy? Are you? Do you have to anything you gotta do this morning?
Like, toss it around.
Well, here, idea.
Yes.
What if you do that and then I can help you? Dude, I just had an idea. We could do, okay, first, come into my room. I don't
Okay,
want anything to listen to this. Okay. All right. Okay, so first things, because we're going to come up with a plan. Because we got to make sure if stuff goes bad, that we have a plan, right?
Yeah, I mean, usually,
Okay.
plans are usually good. We've gotten by without a few times, but
Yeah. But then, I just don't want anything stepping out like a weird wall or something. So, here's what we're gonna do. We can set up my room as like the safe room or like the panic room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, then what we can do is we can take a bunch of those flashlights
Mm-hmm.
and we can stick them in strategic places. So that way, if something pops into somebody's room, we could like just flood the hallway here with light. And then that way everyone can use that light and run through the light and into the safe room.
Okay, hold on. Out of character. I have my two drawing things that I have.
Yes.
The watercolor one is the size of like whatever I like, how big I want, right?
Yes.
It can affect environment in some way, not people or create objects. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna see if I could draw like a floodlight with the big one, like a big like industrial floodlight.
That's it. You can still do it with the charcoal, but it's gonna appear the size you make it.
I know. So
You can still make it a very powerful floodlight.
Yeah. And I can only do one thing, right? With each
Once per session.
once per session. Okay.
Now, there are handheld flashlights that are literally powerful enough to light up an entire room and blind somebody. I may or may not have one of those.
Because
They're
know.
very, very bright.
Used it
My-
during the power outage.
Yeah,
my initial idea, you know those lamps that people use for seasonal depression? The like vitamin D daylight lamps?
Mm-hmm.
I make a big a sheet of paper sized one. I'm not really sure
Yes.
what they look like, but I can imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I can only do one thing.
Will say, with how I worded it,
Mm-hmm.
I do say affect the environment some way. I say you can't create objects. That does not mean you can't, in theory, create a light source in the room, though.
Just make a big sun. Make a big sun. Fine.
Yeah.
Make the sun.
That
Yes.
sounds safe.
Yeah.
I would like to create a second sun for this universe. I think we've been lacking and just
And then
toss it up there.
everybody dies.
Yeah. Good
a
God.
slowly growing star in the middle of this hallway.
Also, while we're goofing real quick, Connor,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it will hurt the kids.
Okay.
Just by the nature of what it is.
Like, and this is like both on the shades and the demon.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It was worth
I had to think
asking.
about it for a second. Yeah, based on how I worded some of the stuff with this.
Hmm.
That's why my method of finding out what it is first and releasing them, and then we kill them.
Be fair. Never mind. I won't get into that.
Anyway.
You gotta keep remembering. This is a phenomenon mystery first. Monster second. You can still stop the monster phase.
Sorry, I'm still trying to brainstorm how to do the watercolor art thing. Because you said, like, I can't create an object, but I can influence other, and I'm...
You can literally just create a part on the wall that will shine brightly like a light.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. You gotta dumb it down for me. I got
You
no
could-
brain.
If you want, you can even get Ollie to tell you what rune, and you can make that rune glow.
Okay. Lizard, I almost just said row.
No.
It's a
tomorrow.
day.
Tomorrow.
I'm just excited
Tomorrow,
for our
tomorrow.
tabletop RPG.
Excuse me.
Lizard's gonna pull out both of the artist tablet things and put them down in Ollie's room and go, this one I can make shit, this one I can make other things do things. And
Okay.
So I could make something glow with this and I can draw a light with this. What do I need to make glow? I can...
Okay. Okay. So, I think there might be a way that... What if you just drew, like, a really big skylight? But, yeah, because, like, if you can affect something, what if it's like, hey, I'm going to put a skylight here, but it doesn't have to be to our sky. It could just be to somewhere where it's, like, the middle of the day, so it's literally just shining straight down.
I'll allow that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Lizard...
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, so my dad had one of these flashlights. It's got like a big old battery pack that's like that big, and they use it for search and rescue missions. Like what, like out, like I'm talking like out there, like in like the state parks and stuff like that. Yeah. It's like, it's bright enough where it's like, if there's no light around, like it's really, really bright. What if we got one of those, and then you could have that, and then if we hear something, you can shine it out there, and then if the rune's active, then you're good, and then you can just show the way in my room, because I'm just right across the hall.
Yeah. Lizard
All
will
right.
start
Cool.
charcoaling a fucking big
All right.
flashlight.
Awesome. And I'm gonna start ruining the entire room.
And I helped.
You two are going to spend, I'm going to say, the next hour to 2 hours working on that.
Okay.
That's the other cost of this big magic, is time.
Yes. I figured it would take a while.
Jody, anything you'd like to do?
I guess she's gonna like kind of do a patrol of the house to a degree. Like she's gonna like kind of wander the like first, second floor and see if she runs into anyone and like
Most people still seem to be trying to wake up. These people are late sleepers when they're not forcing time schedules on people. But as you're walking around, you do pass both Francisco and Jamie, both of which seem to be very focused in whatever they're doing. Jamie, you see still sitting in the library, completely just in her books, not looking up. And when you find Francisco in the living room, actually, with the TV on, and he's watching daytime soap operas in Spanish.
telenovela.
Michelle, how do you say the word telemundo?
Nope.
Telenovela.
Oh no!
Although there are morning ones, but they do tend to run at night. But yeah, it's fine. They run them in the daytime too. Fine. But yeah.
She was gonna
Neither
try
of them
and go
acknowledge
up
you
to
when you pass,
Francisco and be like,
even if you say hello.
What you watching?
If you talk to him, you'll see him look at you, and his lips will move, but no sound will come out. Even though you know he talked to you last night.
Got your tongue. Alright, I see. I guess she's gonna like reach for the remote and try to like change the channel.
You change the channel away from what he was watching, and he just kind of looks at you, stands up without looking away from you, and walks over to the bookshelves and pulls out a book, sits down, and begins to read. He does not break eye contact with you until he sits down to read. And the book he picks up, you notice, is a self-help book written by a person rediscovering their Christianity.
She's just gonna slink out of the room. I guess.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Would I pass Jody at this point? Because I was
Yes.
going downstairs.
You would. I'm gonna say
I'm gonna...
you're coming back from the
Okay.
kitchen with the coffee.
Jody, walk with me. So as we're walking back to the room, I'm just gonna be like whispering, like, okay, I need to figure out. I want to get rid of like the shadow things. I think are connected, but I need to figure out what's more important to me is to figure out what I can do to undo whatever's happened. The kids. I care more about that.
The #1 goal of Doxup is protecting people. I'm with you there.
I saw you were. Okay, so you need to help me figure this out.
He was
What happened in there?
watching
I saw
a
it was passing. I saw.
telenovela, but he couldn't seem to speak. And when I changed the channel, he started reading a self-help book. His lips moved, but no sound came out.
He couldn't speak.
Which is weird because Jamie could talk when we talked to her. And he talked last night.
And Francisco talked last night.
Maybe whatever's doing this is attacking a specific. With Jamie, it's always been her rebellious nature, or always been scrappy and sort of tomboy and different, which people didn't like. With Francisco, it's always been his smart mouth. So whatever it is, this is attacking the offensive, the problem areas.
They're being censored.
Actually, honestly, I know you're not there, Connor, but
That was Connor, but yeah. I mean,
but no, it kind of is that they're being the part of them that is seen as the bad thing,
The troubling
the
part for
unruly
the family.
is being taken from them. That part of their soul is being trapped away or taken, or I don't know, but it's soul related, I think.
Wouldn't be surprised at this point. Catholics are
I need to
really
figure this
obsessed with
out.
souls.
I only have one cup, and I promise to
don't
Lucas,
worry.
but
I'll brew
I
myself
can
some tea
make you some
soon.
coffee later. But I told Lucas I really. Oh, okay. Alright. We should all meet
Nope.
soon.
I've been patrolling since
You
I
know
woke
what-
up.
Holly's doing. I'm just gonna knock as I pass Ollie's door. I'm gonna knock on the door. Ollie, what are
No,
you doing?
this one has more of a curve. That's the one with the curve in the corner?
Yeah, I just think that it's gonna interfere with the skylight if we like,
Skylight.
you know. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
When
Just-
you,
but we
two
can-
when you two are done, whenever
Oh.
that is.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking through the door. When you two are done, whenever that is, come meet us in the room. I'm gonna find Waylon too. I'm gonna like go to his room and tell him the same thing.
Gross old man, wake the fuck
Waylon,
up.
knock, knock, knock.
Hold on, Mariella, I got this. I got this.
Mariella's here to
Opens
finish the
door,
job.
and she, like,
Taking you out.
Takes him over.
Okay.
Like fireman carry Waylon. Jody's strong.
Waylon's not a light man.
Jody is very strong.
The gun show. Never forget.
Do not forget
Waylon,
the gun show.
again, you are not the deepest sleeper, but Jody's stealthy enough from years of training that you don't wake up until she's picking you up.
Time for a meeting.
No. What are you doing?
Too bad.
Oh, honestly.
Well, I mean,
I
he's
didn't
got-
get to
he's got-
sleep.
Mariella,
Those things
Mariella,
bother
Mariella,
me.
like points at. He's got time. We gotta wait for the kids anyway. So like,
One of
when the
those-
kids are done.
One of those
the
things
kids are
that
done, you
bothered
can
me
go
in the
get
middle of
'em.
the night. I couldn't sleep.
Okay. What?
Yeah, one of those shade things. It was bothering me when I was trying to sleep. Managed to chase it off. Smothered it with a pillow, but still.
Okay, get some more sleep.
Jody
When the
reluctantly
kids are
like
done,
tosses him
I'll
back
tell one of them
onto
to
it.
knock on your door.
Face down on the bed.
Okay, he's going back to sleep. You don't. Yeah, just wait until the kids are done.
Okay,
I'm
I
just gonna
guess
go in the room.
I
I'm
will
gonna talk
hang
to
out
Lucas,
with my
see
cat
if
until it's
he can
time.
figure out anything about.
Rachi.
What's your cat's name?
I mean, you can hang out
Sounds
in
like
the
you guys
room.
want
I don't know.
Mochi.
Maybe we can
I
bounce off
wouldn't-
ideas, but I just
Bye.
I don't know.
I love Jody so much.
Okay, so I'm gonna go
Mark-
back to the room and see what and poke at Lucas, who is probably still sleeping.
He's sitting up, but he's leaned back against it with the shirt on.
Alfie.
Oh, coffee. Sweet, glorious coffee.
So it's Cuban coffee with milk, which is essentially what Cuban coffee is. But it's very sweet. He makes it very sweet for him, because he likes sweet.
Yeah, I wonder where the kid got it from.
I'm
We'll never
aware.
know.
And Lucas knocks this back in a sickeningly fast amount of time.
Oh god, it's hot too. What the hell? He's
Fine.
burning his mouth. He's burning his mouth for this shit. Okay.
It doesn't burn. Takes hotter than that to burn me.
We'll have to talk about that at some point. Cause Okay,
You
anyway.
build up resistances when you have to chug coffee during steak out. Anyways, yeah, let's talk. What's going on?
okay, so whatever this is, I think it has taken or trapped the part or the soul or the thing that my mother doesn't like. So with Jamie, it's the fact that she's a tomboy and she wants a perfect little girl. With Francisco, it's his smart mouth. It's that he's mean and nasty.
asshole.
With... Yeah.
Mariella,
He's an
Yeah.
asshole.
how much do you know about human souls? I'm gonna say, even with a roll, you wouldn't know much.
Yeah, no, Mariella's just like,
He's,
Lucas,
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest here. Everything is new to me. Treat me like someone who doesn't know anything.
okay. So, every living thing has a soul. Have you ever heard the theory? Oh God, what's that philosopher's name? And he's gonna sit there and think for a minute. Blank slate.
Tabula Rosa? Tabula Rasa?
Tabula rasa. That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
not Rosa. I meant Rasa. I know that it's a Buffy episode. Shut up.
That's
The Buffy
the
episode with Michelle Branch. Anyway.
That is the concept, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
First proposed by Aristotle. So, the idea that everyone starts out as a blank slate. That's essentially what your soul is. Your soul is your blank slate that you fill over time. Now, it's important to know, you can't take part of a soul. You have to take the whole thing. Your soul cannot be divided up, not without some really dire consequences. And I don't mean like how they're acting. I mean bodily disformations and a lot of fucked up shit.
So someone's taking it.
Furthermore, when you take a person's soul, all that's left is that original blank slate. Anyone could imprint values onto that blank slate very easily. It's like having a blank piece of paper and a giant marker. Think of the soul like a piece of paper. You take your notes on it, and if someone were to erase them all, you have to start over.
Can it be returned?
I mean, yeah, it's essentially just taking the soul and printing it back onto them. I've seen it a couple times, but I'm not someone who can do that.
Who can do that?
Putting things back. Souls are a tricky subject. Each culture has their own views on it, and it really depends on the person-to-person case, but in this case, since, Catholics, let's go with the Christianity route. You're gonna need a couple things. You're either gonna need a shitload of magic and rituals, and it cannot be interrupted. If it gets interrupted, the whole thing might as well be scrapped. And I mean a long ritual. It takes a good 6 hours at least. And that's only if the thing holding it's not strong. There's people of true faith. They're not capable of, giving the soul back to them directly, but they're capable of weakening the hold enough that the other person might be able to break through on their own. An exorcism by them is also more potent than a magic ritual.
I know who the true faith person is.
Divine intervention also works. If you could find something divine, it'll work. And, I told you it's like a piece of paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
A soul never truly gets fully detached from the original person. If you can find a way to re-imprint those memories and prove the false one that exists isn't them, that'll also work. I mean, I'm sure there's other ways, but those are the three I know. For numbers. Literally. There's probably other ways, like I said. Magic items that let you transfer life force, but that runs the risk of killing someone, because your soul is your life.
When you say true faith, do you mean faith in God, or do you mean faith in person?
Faith in an absolute. Doesn't matter what it is. True faith is incredibly rare, because faith requires no doubts. You must believe in something without doubt. I've only met a couple people like that in my life.
Would you characterize anyone in this family as that?
It's hard to tell. I don't know your family that well. They didn't like me. It's possible. But
this is good. Just
or of course you can always try to find a way to convince the thing that has to let them go. I mean, you've got the thing's name, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
You could always try bargaining with it. But you'd also have to find out where it is.
There are other options. That seems like a last.
Yeah. I mean, if you want more help, tell me about that angel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Might be able to give you a bit more guidance than I can. Or, you know, whatever the fuck Ollie has in that grimoire of theirs. I don't know what's in the kid's book. Shit, they've been at it for, God, almost 10 years. 10 years we failed.
No, we didn't.
No, but I did.
You did.
I'm gonna get up and try to do some digging. If nothing else, provide some protection to the ones that haven't been taken yet. And you're gonna see him stretch and walk out of the room.
That's a conversation. I'm going to. Mariella's just gonna start like pacing in the room.
Okay,
She's gonna start just like thinking, I guess, just trying.
that's fine. Hey, Ollie and Lizard,
Yeah.
you guys are nearly done with this ritual.
Cool.
What do you think the end result will look like?
The end
Pentagrams on
result.
the walls.
It's yeah, it is full on permanent marker that is a bunch
fucking up that
of
house. Fucking up that house.
It is
I love
Ollie.
it.
It's like Ollie pulled out like it was like 10 to 12 Sharpies, and like it's just so in my head it looks like it's like a bunch of circles at like random with seemingly random points, 13 of them in total across, and like each one would at least hit one, like it would hit more than 2 of the surfaces, and they're just kind of all over the place with like a bunch of different symbols. Some of them would probably look Norse, others would probably look Egyptian, some of them, and oh gosh, some would probably like Mesopotamian would be my guess, like something like really really old, like almost like cuneiform looking.
I'm gonna say there's probably some the lady directs you to draw that you could not place if you tried.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. It's all from the grimoire, and then whatever Lizard's like, oh yeah, I know about this symbol.
Lizard has also taken to drawing flowers and any unavailable, like any empty spaces, just little cartoon flowers.
I want to say, while you're doing this, at one point when you look at your hand, you see your flower on your wrist light up for a second as though it's pleased and then fade again.
Sick. More flowers. This is good. Yeah. Oh, and the skylight. The skylight is there. Like this just sun directly shining.
It's weird. You know it's the sun, like a sun, but it's not a sunlight you recognize. It gives off a faint red instead of the familiar yellow.
Oops, I accidentally hell sun.
Black hole sun. Won't you come?
That seems. That's fine. I don't see any problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure nothing will come back to haunt us about this, right?
Nah, we'll be fine.
As this is happening, you hear footsteps come up, and a voice addresses you that you recognize now. Again, Francisco. This time he's talking. Alicia wanted us to let you know that breakfast is available if you'd like to come get some. It will be available for the next 2 hours. Please have a pleasant morning.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Love ya.
And he's just gonna step down the stairs.
When the fuck did we go into a hotel?
I don't know. I hate it though. I hate it so much.
I don't want room service. I don't ever want room service ever again.
It's like those little robots, except less great. Like the little room
Yeah.
service. They're really cute.
Yeah.
This, I want a baseball bat.
These. Did you ever watch that that one funny British show called Doctor Who?
I watched some of the new stuff, but it was way too old for me.
Yeah. No, they had this one where it was like there were these robots that are like clearly ripoffs of R2D2 with like really weird like pokey things, and then there's the Cybermen. It's like a combination of the both of them.
Out of curiosity, did Waylon watch the original Doctor Who?
I mean, original Doctor Who. God, I never watched Doctor Who as a whole.
This is the
That's
intense
sad.
character lore.
No, like this. I have never watched a single.
I
episode
know.
of Doctor
That's
Who.
what I said. That's terrible.
New Who is very
I
good.
mean, original airing was BBC One, but that's in the UK. So, I mean, let me see.
Also, this announcement was heard by all of you, for reference. It was loud enough that you all heard it.
Okay, it was picked up in 1976, so he would have been 16 at the time. He probably would have seen a few episodes of it, and then he would have been out of high school and gone. So,
Okay.
Yes, no.
Just curious.
Look Lizard in the eye and tell them that you were around for the original Doctor Who airing. You will turn to dust. You will crumble to nothing.
It's unfortunate, but yes, Waylon definitely was.
But, yeah. Are any of you gonna head downstairs to get breakfast?
Yeah. All right. Hey, Lizard. Hey,
Yeah.
idea.
hmm
Let's go get food, and then come right back up here.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure I have my shurikens just in case.
Cool.
Distance
Ollie's
weapon-
literally gonna pull out their gun and make sure that there's a round loaded
There he
and put the
is.
safety on. All right, cool. We're good.
Anyone else going down for breakfast? So is my Waylon, are you still fast asleep? Wayland,
What?
are you still fast asleep?
Oh yeah, that was my
IRL.
response.
IRL.
That was
IRL,
my response
absolutely.
to you. It was-
Also,
well,
I just noticed
do.
my West Virginia is showing.
do.
I have a bad habit of saying Wayland and adding a D
Wayland.
to it.
West Virginia do be like that though.
To be fair
It's-
though,
it's
he's West
Wayland
Virginia,
who's
he's probably used to
wrong.
it.
He is. So like hearing someone's call him Wayland is not surprising, but with all the travel he's done, it's Wayland
But you all head downstairs. And
or
as you do,
Waylon, depending on where you're from.
you
Waylon.
see
Waylon.
there's a woman standing at the front door holding a basket as she's passing it off to Carter King, the groundskeeper. And she's just very pleasantly smiling in the blank, vacant way that is familiar to all of you at this time. And she's gonna go, I baked this for you fresh this morning. There's muffins and a loaf of bread. And you're gonna hear Carter go, thanks, Gaia. Are you feeling okay? I've never felt better, Carter. I'm gonna go tend back to my garden across the road. You have a pleasant day. And she's gonna walk back across the street. And Carter's just gonna shut the door and look at the basket.
Carter.
Yes, Miss Mariella?
Let's have a talk. Like
course.
private. And he doesn't seem to have the.
No, in fact, you watch him set down the basket and kind of give it a look. His expressions are still very animated.
Who's Carter again?
Carter's
He's the groundskeeper.
Got it.
You've been here a while. Right?
Good few years at this point. Yeah.
Has it been weird lately?
I'm gonna need you to persuade him.
Roll me a persuasion check. D20. Go.
I
Surprise.
okay. I'm going to try and manipulate. try and do the
That's exactly what the role
thing.
would be, anyways.
No.
Yeah, but she's using mom voice is what she means.
Ah,
I'm using
voice.
mom voice. So I'm going to
Carter?
say, was it Carter?
Yes, Carter King.
Carter, you've been here for a while, and I know you care for this family beyond just money. You wouldn't stick around if you didn't. You know when things are odd. You know when things are off.
Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest with you right now. There are things off, but I don't want to lose my job. And if I talk, I will lose my job. And he's gonna step back and go, all I can tell you is this started a few weeks ago. And it started with Gaia and little Jamie. Jamie happened first and then Gaia. And then slowly more started to happen.
How was Gaia before?
Have you ever met a Greek pagan?
Oh boy. That's really all I need to know.
Yeah, the stuff she brought over, she grows those grains herself. It's part of her faith to, I don't know, some Greek goddess.
Oh boy. Elena didn't like that much, did she?
I want you to real quick. Anyone looking at the door still?
You're asleep.
Ollie is.
Ollie,
Where am I
100%.
during all of this?
yes, do you want to
Asleep.
wake up?
Yes.
You were asleep.
Alright,
Damn it,
Oh.
yes, I'm asleep.
I will say, can I, at this point when I'm talking to him, can I roll an empathy roll?
you absolutely can. Real quick, you two who are still looking at the door, she's still standing there, looking in through the glazed window for a second. And Ollie, you hear a voice say to you, help her. It's not a voice you know, and it wasn't Gaia's voice.
I'm not gonna get anything because I rolled a 2. I rolled 4, and I think with empathy it's weird, so no. I'm going to mark a thing on that. Okay.
You
Cool.
reach out to try to feel in his brain, and you feel just a frenzy of panic into your brain, and you
Man, that
feel
makes-
that over you, and you just feel your heart begin to race. And I'm gonna say you're gonna have to start to have a panic attack.
Oh no. This is not a familiar. Oh, I haven't had this in a while.
Oh, hey, mom. And Ollie's gonna help mom get to a chair and sit down.
Lizard, this time you hear the voice say, "Help my disciple,"
That's fucking weird.
and then you watch Gaia leave the window and walk away.
As Lizard sees Mariella panicking and sees Carter just still like vibing, Lizard's gonna go talk to Carter because I have a skill I think would be nice here.
I know what it is.
Lizard's gonna like, is he sitting down somewhere there are also seats?
There is. Hold on, let me switch you to the right floor because I
Okay.
forgot you guys went downstairs.
We're
Mariella's
vibing.
got her head's between her legs, right?
You guys are
Yep.
here. You
Always
can
rubbing her
easily
back.
sit on the staircase. It is a very wide staircase.
Okay. I can't. The map still has not changed for me, but Lizard's gonna sit and have Carter sit next to him on the staircase and go, "I don't know you. You don't know me.
either.
I have seen some weird fucking shit. Okay. If you have seen some weird fucking shit, I have no connection. I have no loyalty to anyone in this fucking house except for myself, and well, Emma, and like my friends. But that doesn't really help my like hard ass vibe I'm really going for. So like no, that's like there's like an asterisk. It's like I loyal to me, but also my friends. I love my friends. Anyway, I'm not gonna rat you out. What have you seen that's weird? And I'm going to invoke the power of fellow believer.
That's what I thought you were hitting. And he's gonna kind of look around, make sure there's no one watching. Look up at the cameras, notice the light is off, still. And he's gonna go, I keep seeing things move out of the corner of my eye. I don't know what they are, but I know that they're constantly around. I've seen them just lurking. I've also seen them sometimes almost cling to the people who have started acting different. I also know I was out in the yard the other night and one of them started to come for me. And it had been a cloudy night and I was running trying to get away from it, and the clouds parted and the moon came out and it stared up at it and shrieked and hid. I don't know why, but it really does not like the moon.
Okay, so Lizard is typing furiously on their notes app. Modern day detective. And Lizard's gonna turn and go, you're the groundskeeper. The only reference I have for a groundskeeper is Hagrid from Harry Potter. Do you have big flashlights? Do you know where they are? Where are some of those? Or even just one for you?
I keep one in the shed.
Keep it on you.
Okay.
All times. If you see those things, hit him with that flashlight.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll kill him, but it helps. I stole a lamp. Sorry. I'm new at this whole being. Anyway, do you have paid vacation time you could take?
You guys hear a distant as Waylon rolls out of bed.
And he's gonna go, I'm not allowed to take vacation right now. I was told I wasn't allowed to while the family was in town.
That is unfortunate. Do you know how to pretend to be sick really, really well?
I've been sick before. Have you met my boss?
What if it's like contagious?
She makes me wear a mask and keep working.
God, she sucks. No offense. Anyway.
I mean, Mariella is not paying attention to you. Mariella is still having a panic attack.
None taken. None taken.
She is in the corner, head between her legs. Has Lucas noticed at this point? I feel like Lucas has noticed.
Lucas is not on this floor.
He's not on the floor. Okay.
Mama, do you want me to go get Dad?
No, it's no.
I'm gonna go get Dad. Okay, yeah, you're okay. And Ollie's gonna like look at Liz and be like pointing at like across the way, like we're going that way. And then Ollie's gonna go upstairs. First though, Ollie is gonna say, actually, yeah, Ollie's gonna go to Dad first.
Yeah.
Before
we can get to that.
A lot of stuff's happening right now.
Jody, you're watching all this happen.
I don't know what there is I
anything?
could do.
Or are you just gonna
Things
keep
are
watching?
just happening. Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna say you sit there and
That's what I
observe,
do.
and you keep watch to make sure no one comes in. Okay. Waylon, you rolled out of bed. Do you want to start heading down for that breakfast you heard someone yell about?
Or take a second nap.
Oh yeah.
Second nap on the floor. Floor nap.
Then I'm gonna say you're still gonna take a few more minutes to get downstairs.
Yeah.
Alright. Ollie, you find your dad in the gym.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, and you see him pulling this back up to show you where the gym is. Sitting on one of the yoga mats, stretching.
Hey, Mama needs some help.
Oh, what's wrong? And he
Panic attack.
immediately.
Panic attack. Come here.
Oh, and he bolts past you.
Yeah. Let's go get him, Tiger. Okay.
Okay, is Allie actively like into them getting back together at this point?
Yeah.
Oh my god. So funny.
Yep. Full Parent Trap shit. God love Lindsay Lohan.
Minus the twins.
Yeah. It's not really a twin. Yeah, mostly part Parent Trap. Yeah, I was gonna say there's technically two of them in one body though, so hey, There you go.
You are absolutely not twins.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know that. Anyway, next thing, Ollie is taking a quick stop in their room to grab their backpack. Then, gonna knock on Waylon's room, just... Hey! Dude! Wake up! Come on. We're gonna go play across the street at the old lady's house. Come on.
Why are we going across the street to play at an old lady's house?
Because apparently there are other voices in my head that say that she needs help.
Making a lot of assumptions about her being old. I didn't even describe her to you yet.
It's true you didn't.
Okay, to be fair, child.
Yeah.
I didn't
Everyone
describe her
else
because I didn't know if you were gonna follow her yet. Gonna wait.
So what's the situation with this lady?
Good. We'll explain on the way. We're grabbing Lizard. We're going. All right, cool.
Okay.
Come on.
As you guys head back downstairs, Mariella, you were still sitting with your head between your legs, and you feel a hand press against your back and go, 5 things. What are 5 things you like? Come on, Mari.
Books. The kid. My friends.
You like your job?
My job. Oh.
Okay.
And
good,
you,
good.
I guess.
That's nice. 4 things you can touch. What can you touch right now?
The chair. My pants.
Soldier boy.
The floor. My hair.
3 things you hear. Stop. 3 things you hear.
Your voice. My breathing.
It's also early morning. You can easily hear earbuds. Or-
Ollie's probably running down the stairs, by the way.
The sound of someone running.
Okay.
Yep.
2 things you can smell.
The food. Your sweat.
You're sweaty.
I know. 1 thing you can taste.
Coffee.
Okay. You want to repeat that back through, or are you good?
No, I think she sits up. Runs it.
Ollie, you were running directly to your parents' back.
Literally, yeah.
It turns
Good
and
job.
looks.
Good job, Dad. Ollie's literally grabbing Liz's wrist and is like running out the door.
Where
are you?
I'm assuming following, but not running.
We're playing in the street.
We're going to play in traffic!
Make sure they're okay, Waylon.
No.
We're gonna play chicken with the
I've always wanted to be hit by a car!
So you're telling me that the pagan Greek lady,
Yep.
the neighbor that's been here quite a while,
Yep.
suddenly is acting very strangely.
Second one to be affected. She delivered stuff and like stood in the window and was staring at us, and then there was this weird voice that was like, help her, but it wasn't the lady, and it wasn't like 4 other voices that I've heard. This was a new one.
I heard that
Alright,
one
hold on.
too.
Wait, you heard? Oh.
Yeah.
What did
Alright,
it say to you? It said just help her.
It said, help my disciple.
While they're riffing, Waylon's gonna step back over to the house, open the door, go over to Mariella, and say, Mariella, quick
Yeah.
question for you. This guy or lady, what do you know about her?
How long has she lived there?
Oh, she's probably in her about your age. I'm gonna say she's been living there for at least 8 years.
I mean, she moved in after I left, so I don't know. I honestly don't know that much.
Darn, that was a shot.
They mentioned she was a Greek pagan.
I know that bit. I was
But
looking
no.
more for like gossip. Thank you though.
no.
I'm gonna go.
Don't let them get hurt, please.
No.
Waylon! Why do you do this to me?
What a bastard in the morning.
You guys woke me up.
We're gonna follow them.
I'm a wealthy
but
retired man. I'd rather be sleeping.
we're gonna follow
Yes, I know.
those 3, but Jody, you are with
No,
Mariella.
if we're
and
splitting the
Lucas for reference.
party, she's gonna trust
assume you
Waylon
didn't
to watch
follow
the
them.
kid. She's gonna keep an eye on these guys. Capable of protecting them
That's
from
maybe not the best idea, but-
supernatural threats. Not cars, though.
I think
Can't-
they're more
not
capable of
just
protecting
Can't
you.
Cars,
protect from a
though.
car.
Don't die, kids.
Can't protect me from a car.
Rule the world. Fend for yourselves.
As you guys go across the street, you see this house is very pretty. It's a pale pink color with white accents on it. Beautiful. Usually you don't think siding is that pretty. This one makes it work. And you also know she grows a lot. The entire front of this house is just pretty much plant growth, and it's all healthy plant. There's not a single dead leaf. It looks like she cares for it meticulously.
A car speeds by just behind one of the kids, and Waylon goes after the car flies by. Watch out for that.
Right. Ollie already has their sight open up and is like looking at the house.
All of the plants give off magic. Every single one of them.
Magic plants.
And it's a faint divine feeling to it.
Okay. Yo, hey, big magic. Big magic plants. Like, we're talking like... Wait. What if this is like the Gaia?
Like the Gaia online website where you can make a small character and play. That would be cool. I've always
That
wanted
would-
to get like free coins on there, and she could probably hook me up with that.
Hey, does anyone want
Probably-
to investigate a mystery?
Both of these questions are not likely.
All three of you can investigate a mystery if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
How many dice?
Ooh,
2?
That's
2d6 plus your sharp.
Oh boy.
that's 7 plus 1 for 8.
I'll never get to level up. It's 2 6s on my dice, meaning I rolled a 14.
Yeah.
6, 7 plus sharp.
Yep.
7, 8, 9.
Alright, so, 2 of you rolled partial successes, one of
Stupid
you the full
bullshit.
success. Waylon, that means you can ask 2 questions.
Cool.
Ollie, Lizard, you can both ask 1. I will send the sample questions, but of course, these are mainly guidelines.
I'm glad you send the sample questions every time, because
Me too.
once I see them and they're out of my vision, they're gone.
Yep.
I know. It's fine. That's why I keep the reference sheet up.
Can I? Okay.
What is being concealed here, and what happened here?
Okay. Waylon, you kind of glance around you, stepping into the front area, and you can see inside all of that plant growth is a symbol that someone as old school as you recognizes. It's definitely Greek. And not only is it Greek, you probably are fairly familiar with the symbol. It looks like growing wheat.
One curving to the right, one curving to the left. Yeah. So, I know what that is. That'd be the symbol of Demeter.
Which one is that again?
Great goddess of plant growth. Well, that's greatly understating what she's actually responsible for, but that's basically it.
To give you a kind of list of some of the stuff I've also found that's not plants, she's also the goddess of sacred law.
And torches.
Yep.
Okay. Right. Cool.
As for the second question, you see her meticulous garden, and it is unbearably beautiful. And as you step closer, you notice something you didn't see before, which is that the plant growth is broken in one point. And it looks like someone fell hard onto this spot. There's no one in it, but the impact, despite you can tell the age, just judging from some of the stuff around it, is still there.
So is this like, it's like an impact in like normal ground-based plant growth, like, or is there a tree up above, or like someone fell out of a tree and landed on this?
It looks like someone was shoved into the ground on it.
Cool. Okay.
Jill,
Blood?
I heard you.
Oh.
No blood. It would have soaked into the earth at this point. Jill, I saw you formulating a question a moment ago.
Yeah, well, it depends on if Waylon was like, Demeter.
He did say that out loud. That's why I was in the
Yeah.
Okay. Weirdly enough, can Lizard's question be pointed towards Loki?
Yeah, what do you want to ask him?
I'm gonna ask Loki if he knows anything about Demeter, however the fuck it's pronounced.
I've said it both ways. It's gonna be silent for a second and it's gonna go.
Waylon says Demeter.
Yeah.
Demeter.
Demeter.
Go.
Demeter.
Oh god, what are you asking about her? She's such a stickler.
Well, I'm asking because we have a lady here and it's a whole thing. Shadow people.
She's pretty motherly. She cares pretty deeply about her disciples. Plants, growth, home to an extent, just because, again, motherly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, life and death kind of begins and ends with her in a way. Because, I created winter in the Greek myth.
True. I played that video game, the Hades game.
Oh yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
But she's...
Fix your camera. It's at an angle.
Michelle.
Your camera is at an angle. Fix it. Thank you.
She's strict, but she's very nice. Pleasant to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Typically picks people that she thinks are hard workers.
Mm-hmm. Also, while I got you on the line, on the horn, so shadow things that possess children and take away their bad qualities, is there like a class you took on that once, or?
I don't know shit about that, but I may be able to help if I get more intimate with the situation.
Bucket of rat guts. Does that mean anything to you? Like
blood can be... anything's blood can be used when it comes to most rituals unless specified. So if you had something that needed to be opened with blood, unless it was specifically had to be human blood, you could use rats. Pretty easy to catch.
Speaking of rats, a package is gonna... Hold on, guys. I'm having a conversation in my brain. A package is gonna show up at the house. It is a rat cage. Don't buy a rat yet. I want to pick... Okay. Anyway, that's not important right now. That's my question.
Can I choose the bedding?
Yes, but okay. Research it.
You act like I don't know about rats. I'm thousands of years old.
Lizard, this half of this conversation, Lizard's half, is out loud. So Lizard is just going, I don't know about rats. Shut up. I know about rats.
Yeah, because you are one.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, we have more
Do you ever
important
think
things.
we sounded like that at any point, or is...
I'm assuming when you were a kid, your mother just thought it was an imaginary friend.
The lady looks at him and goes, I don't think he remembers that you can talk to me.
Yeah,
Considering he
that's
doesn't
either.
often see me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, we sometimes sound like that.
Yeah,
That's crazy
okay, I
though. We're
figured.
not lizard.
Yeah. Yeah, imaginary friends are a weird thing. Yeah, Waylon.
You were talking to
they're
the
really
lady
weird.
again, weren't you?
Nope, wasn't talking to her at all.
You're lying to me, aren't you?
Lizard, he's
God.
the line.
Liar! Sorry.
Yep, I was lying.
I can't really stop that.
Can't also... Waylon can kind of faintly see the lady.
As more time goes, as you're more familiar with it, you do see her vague outline. Lizard obviously sees her better, but you are aware of her presence. Ollie, what's your question? Or do you want to hold it?
I am... Good. I'm going to direct a question to Demeter.
Okay.
I was going to look around, look at the lady. Ollie's gonna walk up right to the door and right before knocking, going, so, hey, I'm assuming you're Demeter, because, you know, it's rude to just say, you know, start yelling into people's heads, by the way. Hi, my name's Ollie. If we cut her off from any outside magic, can you do the rest?
Get rid of the ruins blocking my influence, and I can free her. I have a portion of knowledge of her soul. While it's not complete, it will at least imprint enough she can recover on her own. Remove the ruins, bring back my disciple, and I will give you a boon.
You got it. Okay, hey guys, you want to do something fun?
We're not going to burn down a lady's house.
No. Actually, the opposite of that. We're gonna fix the house, or we're gonna play Find the Runes.
Okay, I thought we were going back to the like hammer and nail situation, and that was gonna be the whole thing. But I can find things.
Ollie's literally gonna pull a hammer out of the backpack. You find runes, destroy them.
I'm going to leave you two to do that while I have a conversation with the nice lady. Because an old man sneaking around someone's backyard is creepy. 2 kids sneaking around someone's backyard is endearing, if not a little troubling.
Yeah, totally not worth calling the cops on. It's never happened to me before ever.
Here's the thing: if they call the cops on you, you'll get spoken to. If they call the cops on me, I'll get tased.
I'm legally.
I want to see that though. I want to see that.
I don't. You ever been shot with a taser? It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not. No.
Lizard's just holding a hammer and going. I don't feel very endearing.
You know how sometimes people make jokes about how people exchange trauma and they go, wait, that's not a normal childhood? That's lizard at you too.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
Whelan's significantly older than both of you. You don't know what he's done.
But still.
Shot Nazis. I know. I saw it happen.
Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
That was Connor asking Jace. Did you just say that out loud?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kid.
What?
What the fuck?
It's cool.
Yeah,
It's so
it's cool.
It's like Indiana
It
Jones.
doesn't mean everybody has to know about it.
Did Lizard not know about it?
No.
It's sick as
Okay.
hell.
He's like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
But not like the Crystal Skull one. Not that one. The earlier ones.
Okay, look. I'm gonna tell all of you this whole situation later. Not right now. We can talk about it some other time. But you don't talk about that, either one of you, unless I say you can.
Got it. But like just among us, right?
In general, you don't talk
Okay.
about it.
No, well, like, I just saying because we're like it's just us here and like it's pretty cool. You know?
I feel like I'm getting yelled at, and I didn't do anything. I was just
Actually-
standing here with a hammer.
True. Hold on. Ollie's gonna look at the front door. Is there like some sort of video doorbell, by the way?
Absolutely not.
Okay, good. Okay, we're
I knew
safe.
the answer
Don't
to
worry.
that one.
I
There's
could
not
have
even
handled
a
it.
doorbell, is there? There's a knocker.
Uh-huh.
Look. The moment that we assume that there isn't a video doorbell, there's probably one been going on the whole time. So like, I hate to
Just
assume.
get into the backyard. Don't talk
Working on it.
about that.
Be
all
specific.
All right.
The knocker looks like a basket.
Yep. Ollie's gonna put up the hood. All right. Open up the site. We're looking for runes. Lizard, let's do this.
Alright, you two are gonna go searching. We'll get to you in a second, Waylon. I'm gonna jump back to the other two and see if you guys have anything you want to be aiming to do.
I have Oreos in my mouth.
If the
Well,
matriarch is
Okay, I'm eating dinner too.
I have
what's her name,
Tic Tacs.
Elena? What? It is Elena. Okay, I
No, it's
just
called
watched the
TikTok.
Vampire Diaries video again. I was like, wait.
Elena.
Elena.
She does actually have
if
the same
Elena
name as her,
is, like,
not on purpose.
At the breakfast area, Jody's actually gonna kind of try to strike up like a conversation with her.
She absolutely is. She looks a little bit like she's been ruffled, but it just looks like she hasn't had a chance
Jody,
to shower yet. this
I don't
morning.
think we've properly
Good morning.
really met.
Jody.
Last night was just a lot of, getting in, settling in. Mariella's friend. Nice to meet you. Okay,
You hold out your hand and she does not
She's-
shake it.
Jody's like, yeah, No, she's
I'd
doing
like to
the.
apologize
Yeah,
real
she
quick
put herself
because
here
I don't
because
try to put
she's
Jody in
trying
awkward
because it's
situations.
job
Jody
time.
puts herself in awkward
Um,
situations.
But she's still awkward and doesn't know how to people, so she's trying. She's like, well, you have a very beautiful house, very very well behaved grandchildren.
It only took them years to get behaved. Ariana never raised them right. It's only a matter of time though. Puberty hits and kids mature up.
Yeah.
It's a shame Ollie hasn't.
Uh,
Can I hear this conversation? Actually, no, I can't because I know what she's doing, and it's not she. she's
yeah,
not,
it-
so never mind.
I'm a little surprised that it seemed to happen so fast because I mean Francisco, that's his name, right? The little one, the boy. It's the little one.
Teenager, but it's
he was pretty rowdy last night. I wondered if someone gave a good talking to. He was rather rude to your other grandchild.
I really haven't seen him much since dinner last night.
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what else I can say to try and pry information. Sorry, I'm like everything out. Yeah.
You're fine. She's just sitting there eating her breakfast calmly, waiting for you.
I'm not too familiar with all this Christianity stuff myself. My parents kind of believed, but we weren't really churchgoers. So it's interesting to see how devout you all are.
She kind of gives you a look up and
You're
down.
so judged right now.
Understandable. Welcome to
this is
Mariella's
like-
life.
Listen, I will show you
You
guys.
know
a
I got
video
these
on
guys.
Face, like, I can post on later after this.
No, that was me making a joke.
No. Based on a
We
character.
live in
video
a
info.
society.
My father was a
Um,
drinker and a fiend.
May rest in peace.
live in a society.
I prefer Ledger a lot
Yeah,
more.
just like, well, thank you so much for
Yeah.
inviting us into your home, and I'll let you get back to eating. Does
Have a
she
fun
seem
time.
okay? Can I read her? Can I intuit something?
You can't do empathy like Mariella, but I'll let you roll.
Which one is that?
Roll read a
Which
bad
one is that
situation,
again?
and I'll let you. We'll go from
Yeah.
there.
Sharp.
is most
Yeah, I just want
certainly a
to
bad
read her
situation.
body language and tone of voice,
It's
not like the
2d6 plus
empathy
sharp.
stuff. It's a 4 and a 1, 5 plus 2, 7.
Yeah, you're good.
I rolled. Okay, so when I'm out of
fail if
scene,
you
I've rolled
tried, could you?
20 times, and the lowest I've gotten is I think I rolled a 1 and a 2 once, and then otherwise the lowest I've rolled is a 5.
You just can't roll bad, Connor. I look at
No.
Connor's face.
I
No,
feel so
I mean,
bad
out of scene, I can. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Roll a 5 again.
because you guys never. It's okay.
Yeah, making up for it.
We
See, I'm
just
just
got
rolling like.
speedrunner
Alright, I rolled a
Ollie
4
here.
now. Anyway,
You kind of notice she holds herself very carefully, but unlike the others, her body language seems her own. It's just very similar in proper etiquette
is that, like,
wise.
nervousness or just matriarch composed?
He has no true emotion
Then-
beyond.
Then
I'm
Jody
in
will not offer
charge.
her services as backup agent quite yet. She'll just back off and go eat.
Okay. Mariella.
So, I am going to go back to my room. I'm gonna go into my suitcase and pull out my laptop. I'm gonna start researching on my own. I know that Lucas is good at it, but I also need to do something, and I don't know what else to do. And in my research, I am researching what I can do to free the kids. And in my research, I'd like to stumble on something.
Okay. Let me think. Let me look at the exact wording again and stumble onto something.
I think I can. Yeah, it just says if you want to find something useful. And it might not necessarily be what I need, but
You start to look into this, and you're finding a lot of stuff that even an amateur like you knows doesn't mean shit. It's just stuff people who don't know, or even potentially people who are potentially misleading, are putting down. You do find one interesting note on the topic of souls themselves. Souls are echoes of a person's being. A soul is a gift from life herself. Not only is a soul a gift, it is also something that many neglect. They forget about. They take it for granted. Remembering your value, remembering your worth, remembering who you are is one of the most potent things you can do in protecting yourself against forces against you. So, out of character, this is essentially telling you, in a normal situation where, there's not direct sunlight blasting into it like Waylon had, focusing on who you are, reminding yourself, repeating it to yourself constantly, if one of those things attack you, will give you a +1.
okay. So, in that case, I will text Ariana. I will tell her to be careful. I will tell her about the shadow things. I will tell her. Does she have the Asabache thing?
She has hers.
She has hers.
You have one, she has hers, and I think... Did someone find the third one yet?
I told Liz to look in my stuff, but I don't think they've actually done it.
No. Then there's still a third one floating around.
Okay. I will tell her also, just if she gets attacked by a weird shadow thing, sort of, either shine a bright light, and, I will tell her how to deal with it.
Okay.
And I will also say I am working on trying to figure out how to get your kids out of this. I have ideas. promising you, I will get them out.
You're just going to send back, may God guide your hand.
Question.
Yep.
What I know of Ariana, would I think she might have the ability to help, like, by being a true believer?
You've never known your sister to doubt many things in life. In fact, you'd say probably one of the first things you've seen her doubt is her marriage.
Okay, I'm gonna go and try and find her actively. Actually, I'm gonna tell her to come to my room.
You text her that, and while she is coming up, let's jump back to the other three. Let's jump back to Waylon first. Waylon, you knocking on the door? A minute, two passes, kind of shifting your weight around, standing, waiting. But then you hear gentle footsteps start to approach to the door.
The first things first, what Waylon is actually doing is he's combing his hand through his beard to make it look neat. And he's making sure his hair is up and kind of like tied into a loose ponytail so he looks presentable.
Okay. And a woman opens the door, and you kind of get a look at her. And you can kind of guess why maybe Ollie said she was old. But an actual closer look, you know this hair is dyed silver. It is not a natural silver. She has a very deep tan from being outside constantly. And almost impossibly brown eyes. She's got a really heavy, sturdy build, and as you kind of look at her, you notice there's dirt under her nails, almost impacted there permanently. Stands a little bit shorter than you.
Okay. So she opens up the door.
Yes.
Did she say anything?
Hello. How can I help you?
Hello, ma'am. I was just coming on by to see if you had heard the good word about our Lord Jesus Christ.
I have, but I would always like to talk more.
Well, that's lovely, man.
As she says this, you hear a voice in your head that you're assuming it is the one the other two heard go.
Well, ma'am, I just wanted to talk and make sure that you have had your soul saved.
I think I have.
Of course, and I just want to double check this. Mariella's family is Catholic, correct?
Yes.
See, the folks down at the Catholic Church were looking to make sure that we had some nice new folks to come on by and say hello. We were looking to have some folks for the service.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm free right now.
Oh, excellent. I'd love to have a conversation, man.
Of course. And she's gonna open her door. Come inside. Come inside.
Thank you very much. And Connor's gonna have to bullshit this because I don't know a whole lot.
That's fine. We're gonna jump away from you though to help save you some grief. And go to the two.
Choose your next word carefully.
I was gonna say chuckle fucks, but that seems extreme.
Delinquents!
Take it.
Yeah.
Delinquents and shit.
Shitheads.
Yes.
What are you two doing? Ollie, you have your sight up, but Lizard.
Literally just like hammer out, ready.
Ollie, it's kind of hard to see through all of the normal magic that's there just from the garden. But you finally find one on the very outside fence of the house. It's very similar in writing to the one you found in the shed. Not the same name, but similar writing style. It looks like it was probably done by the same hand.
Okay. And it's in blood?
Thin blood.
Okay. Hey,
My time to shine.
hit it.
Bam. With the point with the pointy end.
Hey, just for fun. Just for funsies.
Yeah, just
Throw
for
it to
fun.
some ass. If you fail it, it won't mark experience, so don't worry about failing.
Just give him a good shake. He's just really imbuing them with the energy.
I believe.
Ooh. That was the wrong energy. That'd be a 5 on the dice.
Okay, Lizard, you go to swing and hit it, and you hit above the ruin the first time.
It's okay. I'm not very good at sports.
That's okay.
You go and
Listen.
swing a second time. I'm not gonna make you roll for the second one.
Okay.
And you knock soundly into the center of it, and you watch It's weird. The fence itself does not break beyond the hole you made, but you watch the symbol from where you hit it in the center turn black and fade away and return back to a normal fence. You hear the voice in your head, this time speaking to both of you. There's 3 more.
Got it. Right.
This is what video game characters feel like.
Yeah.
We have to find the rest of these checkpoints.
Let's do it.
I'm
Ollie's gonna get out there throwing axe.
You find the next
Alright.
one much easier. It's on the back of the house.
All right. You take a swing at this one.
ready.
Or do you want me to do it?
We'll take turns. You go.
All right. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Kick some ass.
That's tough.
That's a 4 on the die, -1 for 3.
Again, don't mark experience. This is for fun.
Wrong energy.
I repeat, this is why
I'm-
Ollie and Lizard level up so much faster than Waylon and Jody.
It's just two idiots.
We're bad at what we do.
Well, yeah.
And Mariella was sometimes with
This
that.
isn't all. This also isn't what we do. We don't break the things. We just find the things and then have...
Mariella, from where she is, can just feel the parental energy, just
Ollie, you go to hit it the first time, and you hit the metal bit that's somehow on the wall, and it's ping off.
This is why I have to throw this thing.
One more time. This time you smash it, and it does the same thing it did last time with lizards.
All right.
2 more. You go to
Okay.
the other side of the house. This one's on one of her plant signs she has. You're gonna have to smash the sign in order to do it effectively. Lizard.
Okay. Please. Please. I just want to be good at one thing one time, please. 4, 5, 6, 7 on the dice. No pluses.
Yeah, you go to hit it and you don't miss this time, and you swing solidly into it. Funny enough, in a place that hitting the edge of it. So it barely hits the ruin, but it's enough to damage it and not destroy the sign.
Nice.
Yes.
You guys start to look around for the last one. You can't find it. You don't see it anywhere near you. And you hear a voice say to you, "It's inside."
All right. You ready?
Okay, hold on. I don't know. I'm not gonna say yes, I'm ready until I know what I'm ready for. Are we breaking
Okay.
it or are we knocking?
Ollie is gonna look into the window.
The woman's back is to you guys, and you see Waylon talking very animatedly. But you see a look of panic almost in his face that you would only recognize as, "I'm flying by the seat of my fucking pants."
Ollie's gonna look through the window and can they see it? Can I see it?
It's not in the room with them.
Okay. Hey, you want to do something cool?
Yeah.
All right, here. Grab my hand.
Okay. Where we
Okay.
going?
Ollie's stepping into the shadows immediately. Running into the house.
Lizard, the sensation of moving through the shadows is really cold. You come back out into the house, though.
When we are out of this house. You were gonna ask me first. I did ask you. You did not clarify.
Waylon, you're talking in the next room, and you see them out of the corner of your eye.
Okay.
The 2 of you start sneaking around.
Pink Panther sneak walk.
And again, this home is very warm, very comforting. It looks like a place of you weren't currently trying to sneak around. Be a nice place to sit and have a nice hearty soup.
Oh, I love soup.
Good.
Soup fucking rules.
I know, right?
And you make it to the kitchen, and clear as day on the dining room table is the last sigil.
You want it?
I
Okay.
took out that sign like a champ. It's your time.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Let's watch Jace fail again.
That one's a little bit better.
Is it a
It was a
5?
5. It was 5 on the die. -1 for 4.
I know.
I'm not
Ollie,
rolling these dice
you
anymore.
swing, and when you swing and hit it, you split the table all the way down the middle, and it makes a thud as it hits the ground.
I think I overdid it.
Waylon, in the room with you, you hear her go, "What was that?" And before she stands up, you hear her go, and grab her head and duck down, and you see as the shadows pull themselves out of her with a hand grasping them, and you hear, "Get out of my house," come from the voice that you guys have been hearing, and it flings the shadow out of the home. And the woman is sitting there still clenching her head for a moment.
I think we
How do
did
you feel?
it.
How do you feel, man?
Who are you?
Just
Really?
a fellow. With that said, hallelujah, your soul's been saved.
You did it!
And you're gonna hear her go, "I've never doubted you, my lady, but sometimes your methods are unorthodox."
Nothing wrong with a hammer. It can be effective.
Or an axe. And she's gonna lean down the hallway and look into her kitchen.
Ollie's like shoving it under their hoodie. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will pay you back for the damages.
That's fine, I won't reprimand. I'm gonna make some soup.
Oh, what kind?
You look like you make great soup.
I'm gonna
You
make
do.
a butternut squash soup.
Hmm.
I don't know if I've had that
And
one
maybe a
before.
tomato bisque as well.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'll take that.
Can you make grilled cheese? Can I make grilled cheese?
I so
Grilled
desperately
cheese.
want to do something familiar to me that was not controlled. Absolutely.
Yes.
And you're gonna notice the bread she cuts for this as you guys sit there and watch her cook food. Is a fresh baked loaf that you know she grew all the stuff for.
Lizard takes a picture of the delicious grilled cheese and sends it to the group chat. And it's like, how are you guys doing over there?
I was gonna say Waylon's gonna be sending a text to them slowly,
Daddy
saying,
texts back.
"Oh,
I think Mariella's mom
good."
judged me very harshly, and she does a little colon, like open parenthesis. That's a frowny face. She just sends another frowny face.
Ollie's gonna text back. Welcome to the family.
Mariella's like, I'm working on something. I have a thought. I might be able.
There's no
She's
thought
just
in
like-
this party.
She's just like you see, like she's like, I'm having a thought, and then you just kind of see the like dot dot dot, and thinking she's writing, but she doesn't know what to write. You know what I mean? Like she's like writing something, going,
The
I'm
lady
working
over
on it.
the lady over your shoulder goes, "Wow, your mom had a thought." Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah. Kind of funny though.
Wow.
And she's gonna sit and look at,
She's
Wow.
look.
all
she's
of you.
distracted by Dad. Just leave her.
and Guy is going to look up and stare directly at her and go,
What?
"You're a new face."
Yeah. We're new here. Totally.
Not you two, her.
Her.
Yes, the quite beautiful woman standing there.
So you're in like direct contact with Demeter.
Pretty much consistently.
Right. Is she like, is it like a long distance thing, or is she like here?
She's not here. She could come here if she wanted. It would take some time. She deals with her own things.
You should get a futon. That worked for me. Loki.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to help.
Hey, you know what? I'll tell you what. Does she look familiar?
Kind of dresses like a Greek, but that doesn't mean anything in modern times.
Funny enough, Greek memories are involved. other memories too, but I'm not allowed to talk with them because I got scolded last time I mentioned them,
Kind of
which
looks
was like 10 minutes ago.
she kind of looks like Lady Nyx, but facial features.
That's what I
are wrong.
thought.
Facial features are wrong, and you don't hold yourself with enough pride, ma'am. Lady Nyx is a very proud woman. I've met her a couple times.
Oh, well, if you've met her, then that's not her then.
No, but
Okay.
it
Well, that's
looks
good.
like
I was going to say something.
it looks like she may have taken some influences from her. That outfit is damn near close to the last thing I saw her in.
The soup's pretty good.
Thank you. This is an old family recipe. Passed down 5 generations.
It's much better than the stuff I buy at the store and microwave.
You want the recipe?
You could write it down, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't cook.
Well, you
can-
can probably trick Loki
You can
into doing it.
freeze soup and then reheat it. You realize?
You can also do that.
Make Loki cook for you.
I'll take the recipe.
I don't do that.
I'll
Don't
take
do
the
that
recipe.
at all. You're going to give a man known for tricks your food,
What do I have to lose? My life?
your taste buds.
Hey, you know what? I eat microwave meals 24/7.
You say that until you got a
That is
pound
not
of
true.
capsaicin stuff inside your food.
I will
wanna-
point out, Mariella gives you food.
Yeah, that's
lot.
absolutely not true. Mariella gives you at least like 4 meals a week.
Yeah, she like brings over food a lot.
If Lizard has to put it in the microwave to heat it up, it is a microwavable food.
Yep.
It doesn't even matter that don't cook.
Fair.
No, it's microwave food.
All right.
And Gaia's gonna look at all of you and go, pretty sure she can help you, my lady.
Oh yeah, we didn't even. The whole house over there, it's pretty much just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a large
lots
shadow
of it.
creature attacked me.
They do that.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty solid, though. It wasn't just shadowy. It looked shadowy at first, and then it stepped down. And then it looked like an oozing pile of person.
One of them tried to kill me in a closet and on my bed,
Terrifying.
but I made it. Strikes the
One
Jody
out of a
pose.
wall. The Jody.
The Jody pose.
Okay. So it was solid. Was it like the ooze was solid, or was it like there was ooze on a person?
Heard of non-Newtonian fluid?
When you slap it, it's.
There was
Solid.
this slow-mo video I saw of it once.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. It looks like it's constantly running down on it and moving and flowing. But when it grabbed me, it became solid. It definitely looked like it was coated on a person, though. I don't know if it was a person by itself. My memories after it grabbed me get shaky.
Okay. Right.
Should we regroup, bring everyone together, and then maybe go visit Mr.
Yeah. Yeah.
Code word?
She's gonna look and go, oh, the angel down the road?
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you
really
can't
low
hide that stuff
key.
from me.
If she can see the lady,
That's
what,
right.
what is it that your lady can do to help? Speaking of.
She can give you some sort of assistance. What are you looking for? So out of character, you can suggest something to me, and I'll tell you if that's within her power. I didn't even set up what a boon could be. I said, let the players figure out what boon they want.
That's on y'all. Not my fucking job. I want frost lasers that happen if I press A.
I've got a better idea. Do you think it'd be possible to split up the souls that this thing's taken.
What do you mean?
I mean that there are multiple ones of these little shadow creatures that you saw or dealt with you running around. And there are multiple people that have had the souls taken away. Do you think it's possible for you to split up the souls so that one of them is the original and is hopefully the source, and the rest of them are just the souls that were taken? Shunt them into separate forms, basically. That way we don't risk damaging the souls in question.
I think you have a misunderstanding of how those shadow things work. Those are not
do.
the souls of the people taken.
I
They're
know they're
just
not.
offshoots of the main thing. Killing them won't take from its power. It mainly just limits their capabilities. It uses these shadowy things to make it easier to grab people. But if they don't have any, it's alone. It has to do it by itself. I can certainly get rid of them. I don't know how long they'll be gone, but a couple days.
Oh, that would be fine. Get rid of them, and if you'd be able to do us a favor, leave for a day or two.
I can do that.
Because I have one other question for you.
What's that?
What are your thoughts on the lady of the house over there?
Oh, Elena, she's a fucking bitch.
You let that be known to her?
I don't hide my disdain for people.
That's exactly what I thought. You were the test subject. You were the trial run, giving it a swing to see if it'd work.
Damn it.
Yep.
And you're gonna see her sit there for a second and look up and go, oh, don't give me that attitude.
Is that what I sound like?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Cool.
what both of you sound like.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Lady, I think we sound fine.
I think we do too.
So, you happened weeks ago, right?
About 3.
About 3? Yeah, you were the trial run.
Yeah, happened right
She went
after
for-
that estate sale that was down the road.
She went for you first to see if it would work.
Okay.
After that, she followed it up with whoever else she was able to get her hands on. My money is on the 2 employees.
Can I mention something to you?
Yeah.
So I've lived here for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The estate sale that happened, there's no one in that house for like the last 5 years.
That's what I was literally about to ask about.
Yeah, no.
Which house
I
was
don't
it?
kn- It was just a random house. I mean, it's gone now. They tore it down. Almost immediately after the estate sale. I don't like the people who are setting it up. I went to go look at things and they had really bad attitudes. Hateful bastards.
So there's nothing that it's not. Is it an empty lot or is it like under construction?
It's a fully empty lot. It's for sale right now.
What do you mean, hateful bastards?
I mean, they were just all kinds of rude. Like, when I asked them for help, they just looked at me and said, you can fucking find it yourself. And then they kind of gave me a look. I don't know. You ever get the vibe that someone just immediately hates you without knowing you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one
Yes.
is darker skinned, right?
Yeah,
What
Are their
color were
names?
various shades.
they? Mostly
Um,
white?
Not really. It was even mixed. They were just mean.
Just assholes,
And
damn.
name, I never caught names. They had a weird symbol on their outfit. And she kind of draws it up. It's not one you recognize, but Ollie, the symbols the lady made you draw earlier, it kind of looks like it came from the same line as that. And Waylon, that symbol tugs at your brain, but you're not sure why.
Connor, that's why.
I was like, yeah, Connor should know why.
Got it.
Since we're just kind of like out in our business now, do you think this has to do with the dumb like devil book we found, right?
Yeah.
Because we found a whole book that was like, oh, how to make your family really great in 10 days. And there was a bucket of rats that we buried. It was very sad. They're going to hell.
Animals
Is the-
don't go to hell.
So they're okay?
They get reincarnated.
Okay. No offense to your dad, Ellie, but I'm gonna rub
Yeah.
this in his face because he told me my rats were going to hell.
Did he really?
Not directly, but he implied it.
Yeah,
You're
you
suddenly
can.
being struck with the memory that you share your father's sense of humor.
Yeah. Funny, but rude. So. Oh, yeah, it was the one that was unlocked with blood.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The devil book.
I undid that part, though. So it's not locked by blood anymore. Got it. So, like, they just had an estate sale. Like, they called it an estate sale, and then we're like, oh, okay, cool. We're just going to knock down the whole house.
Yeah, it was weird.
Did you buy anything from the estate sale?
No, I think your mother was the only one who bought anything from it, to be honest.
So the
You mean my grandmother?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Still trying to.
So the
I know, I look way
timeline-
older than I am. It's okay.
No, you
No,
look like
you
a
don't.
Incorrect.
cliff.
Liar. I didn't have to detect that one.
That was only sarcasm, guys. Keep up, please. So
To make your sarcasm better.
So, can I make it clear? to
maybe
you
I should have
two-
just left that last room there on the table.
What was that? Kind
Can I
of.
make something clear to you two? You're fine
Who?
too, but I mean, it's mostly so I can get this out in the open. I want to get it down to 1. That way we know that it's the primary problem that's running around. Because I'm willing to bet good money that that thing isn't going to leave well enough alone. It's going to keep trying to get people. And with you gone, he points at Gaia,
Yeah.
it's not going to go for you anymore, which means it's going to go for someone inside the house. Which means either one of us, either your mother's sister, or the cheater.
He has
You
a
You
lot
forgot
of
there's one.
problems.
Yeah, there's one more person.
The lady's
Who
gonna
else was the
speak.
other?
The
dad.
My dad.
Yeah.
No.
There is technically the dad as well, but I this is Connor speaking. I'm willing to put money that he would be a unlikely target. You go for the most troublesome ones first, and then deal with.
No,
the
I
small
know.
ones.
But he keeps secrets.
She doesn't know that though.
She doesn't know the secrets.
But if she finds out.
Then she'll kill him. What?
No.
Better not.
Already caused problems on the property.
Who has?
Who's ever causing it? I assume it's Elena.
Oh yeah, it's totally her. My grandma's a bitch.
She is. So
Hold on.
that's why I'm saying, as of now, we get it down to 1, and then we just keep an eye out during the night. Because once we find wherever it's happening, we officially have that one thing to deal with. Problem solved. After that, we go and get the rosary and be done with it.
Okay.
Beep.
Ma'am, you need to change your fire alarm battery.
Fuck off.
I don't want to.
The realism.
You see, I would have to care that it's beeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a fire hazard.
Smoke alarm beep.
All right.
But if you two have any other ideas on how we can have that little boon be used, I'm up for hearing it. But I think that's the best option right now.
Got nothing. Except for maybe if when we leave, can we have a few sandwiches for the people that aren't here because I feel really bad making them jealous.
It's not a boon.
I was asking for a favor.
She's just gonna look at you and go, "Honey, that's absolutely fine."
Okay, cool. They're just asking.
She gives you a basket that looks like she hand weaved it.
This is awesome. I love this house. Why couldn't we? Okay, no. I'm gonna ask I'm gonna ask Mariella later why we couldn't come here instead.
That's a good question.
Because she's not late.
Doesn't matter. I like it better here.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Again, please try to get going as soon as possible.
And she looks at you, points to her room, and goes, I always have a go bag ready to go. I'm not
Good.
stupid.
Come back in a few days. Thank you very much.
Oh, by the way, do you have a cell phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, hey, here's this app that my friend and I made, and Ollie's gonna get her on the app.
She's gonna
Making
humor
the
you
bitch.
first. She's gonna humor you and download it. But she's not gonna, you don't see her actively using it right now.
You don't have to actively look. It's just there, like, in case of emergencies and stuff like that. If, like, big scale weird stuff ever starts happening, or, like, you've got, like, neighbors that need help, or people, we're all here for each other.
We got Bigfoot on the line. Just
We
saying.
do. Mothman helped write the code.
You should get the Jersey Devil.
It's a work in
We should. Yeah,
well,
yeah.
They're a bit of an asshole, but they ride a really sick motorcycle. And
They had to get
Maybe
it.
they could teach me to ride a motorcycle.
They had to get it made custom because of the whole one leg thing.
Yeah, when they're in that form, they have two bikes. One for when they're human looking, although they have a fake leg when they're human looking.
Yeah, they got a prosthetic.
Anyways,
Let's group back up.
get out of my
Yeah.
house.
Get out.
Now all I'm thinking about is Ghost Rider, Ollie says as they're walking back.
Never seen that movie.
The two of you who are still at the house, Mariella, I assume you're still researching. Jody?
I am waiting for my sister.
Anything in particular? Yeah, give me 1 second. We'll
No,
get
I
to
know.
that.
I'm just saying.
We found Elena's like broken rosary before, right? We found that last session.
Yes. It was in the storage room with all the stuff
she's
she
just
bought
gonna
at the
like
estate
as
sale.
she's like eating breakfast, she's just kind of like scanning the room and trying to see if anyone's wearing like rosaries right now.
You don't see anyone as they come in wearing them. You do see people wearing holy stuff, pretty typical stuff. And as you're sitting there, you're just kind of eating breakfast, watching. It's kind of boring, but you're used to stakeouts at this point. And you kind of just start bouncing your leg a little bit, and you knock against something on the underside of the table. And as you pull it out, you notice someone taped a diary to the underside of the table. Elena's already gone. In fact, you're the only one here right now when you find it. And on the front it says, Jamie's property. No one touch.
That into the pockets and slink off.
Say the last thing we'll hit Mariella and then have you guys group up. Mariella, your sister knocks gently on your door.
Come in.
What's going on?
Bless you.
No.
You're of the two of us. You've always been the quote-unquote perfect daughter. I know you're not. That's fine. I don't expect you to be. Normally in a family like this, if you have one like really perfect daughter and one really
Yeah,
not,
you're the scapegoat.
yeah,
Sorry.
you tend to not get along with your siblings. I've noticed in other families. We're different.
There was no resentment.
I also got out pretty quick, so that probably
Yeah.
helped.
I mean, it helps.
You with the kids, not with not with. Anyway, with your kids, I've never seen a more caring, a more loving, a more dedicated mother. What are you doing?
My posters keep trying to fall, and I'm pressing on back down. I don't want her to fall.
Sure.
She's gonna look at you and go, Mariella, my dear sweet sister, cut the fucking bullshit and get to the point.
I weirdly think you're the key to all of this.
That's not a lot of pressure or anything.
I've been researching. And now you know my life is weird. Because you've been directly affected. So you know, like, I've into finding weird things and fighting things. Turns out so is Lucas, but that's another story. And one of the ways you can help or save someone is someone with no doubt. Someone who's got true faith. And if there's anyone who has true faith in your kids, no matter what they do, no matter who they are, it is you.
My kids are my world. What do I need to do?
We need to somehow get them in a room, I think.
I don't know if I want to put them in this house.
No, and
It'd be too easy
I
to
think-
interrupt us.
I think I know a place we can go. I think we might have to tie them down, maybe.
Cool. Make sure Lucas is with us. I don't want
Yes.
to potentially get arrested for what
No,
looks
no,
to be
no.
child abduction.
I understand that. No. We'll make sure Lucas is with us. We need to round them up, and we need to do this now. I'm waiting for the rest of the group so we can gather up and figure out a way to do this, but you need to stay here for this. And you need to understand, I hate that I brought you into this, but
I'm going to do my best to forget this ever exists once it's over. Don't you worry.
good. I'm not saying it's bad, but someone deserves to have a normal life, because Lord knows that I'm not the one.
Your child is a little freaky, aren't they?
Stuff has happened.
Ollie gives off the vibes that Grandma used to.
What do you mean?
You didn't pay much attention to Grandma, did you?
Mm-mm.
She was always big into the occult magic.
Really? I don't remember this.
What do you think Mom learned to Santeria?
I mean, that's fair.
But Grandma was heavily in it. I don't know. Ollie gives me vibes of someone doing ritual shit.
Not wrong. Again, do your best to forget all of this once this is over.
You should see the dead chickens.
Grandma
You
would have
deserve-
liked Ollie.
Probably. You deserve to have someone in this family deserves to have a normal life. 'Cause Lord knows it's not gonna be Mom. Because I don't know what's gonna happen after all of this. This fundamentally changes the relationships. I don't think I'm ever gonna come back. To be honest with you. After this. Someone deserves to have a normal life. It's certainly not gonna be me.
Maybe normal just wasn't meant for you.
No. Apparently it wasn't the minute I got married, or it wasn't the minute I snuck out to that party.
It sometimes works in funny ways, huh? Unless you have anything else to say, your sister's gonna go silent. And all of you come upstairs, Lizard carrying armfuls of soup and grilled cheeses.
Just Tupperwares.
Yeah.
I
No,
wasn't-
she's holding soup with her bare arms.
Telekinesis!
They are managing this somehow.
Handfuls of soup. Take
And she has
it.
bare arms now. Just bare arms as well. It's an interesting day.
It's literally just a handful of soup too, and it's all really hot.
Like I said, there's butternut squash, butternut squash, and there's tomato.
Tomato bisque.
Yeah.
Where did you get that?
From the nice lady across the street.
Yeah, she makes good soup. Her house smelled like it would be good for soup. I felt bad. I sent pictures, so I brought food.
I saw the pictures. It looks good.
It's really good.
So good.
So is everything okay over there? You
Yeah,
how?
we got it figured out. Lizard and I did it.
Broke some shit with a hammer. It's cathartic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And talk to Demeter.
Did you find out anything after?
Yeah. Well, Waylon.
Yes. She was the test subject for whenever this all started.
Okay.
It happened. She got hit by one of those things almost immediately after the estate sale. She's gonna pull some stuff with her lady, and we're only gonna have one to deal with.
Okay. So, I think I may have.
As you say this, you see one of those shadowy creatures start to pull up in the room with you, and then you see vines wrap around it and yank it back away and shatter it.
Waylon will actually intentionally give a little wave to it as it goes away.
Vine waves back at you before disappearing.
I was aiming at both
Oh.
him and both the vines and the shadow.
Yeah.
I am
Does Ariana see
antagonizing the monster.
Mariella, yeah, you see that.
No, Ariana, sister.
Ariana's not looking at that. She's
Purposely,
kinda
she
staring at the
said.
ground.
She's probably just like.
She's staring at the ground, so she doesn't see anything more than she needs to.
I pretend
Yeah,
I do
that-
not see.
Like literally, yeah. This is like bringing a mortal who does not want to deal with this shit. The more mundane version of the mundane. So, I've been looking, and I think I figured out a way to get the kids out of their situation. I think we
Okay.
might. Is
Where did
Lucas
he
in the room, by the
go?
way? I just realized he's.
No.
I'm gonna text
We gotta
him.
go find Dad.
I'm gonna
As-
text him.
You text him and you hear footsteps coming up. Literally as you hit send.
Ignore that text.
I mean, it's literally just saying come to the room. So.
He walks in
Yep.
and sits down.
Okay, good. You're here. So I think what we might have to do. I'm not fond of this. I'm gonna take the two kids. We need to go to the church. And Ariana's gonna help us get this souls back.
We're gonna exercise them.
Basically, one of the things that I found was a true believer can return, can imprint the proper soul, or imprint it properly. And if there's anyone who believes in her kids, absolutely believes in her kids, I'm sorry. And then we're gonna forget. She's gonna forget this ever happened. Ariana, I would suggest after we do this, you all leave. I will cover for you if you need it. Okay? You get
Maybe
your
leave.
husband, you get the kids, you all get out of
You
here.
can leave him. You can leave him.
Yeah, you
Um,
can leave him if you wanted
Waylon is going to look dead at Ollie and say,
Can they
"You're
do
right.
that?
She's gonna forget all of this ever happened."
Yeah. Bet you there's something I can do.
Technically, Ollie can use big magic, and it can pretty much do anything. It just has rules attached to it that I establish.
What if it goes bad and you explode her
And to
brain?
also be fair, Ollie does
could
already
honestly
have a
happen.
memory-altering spell from where you guys went
Yes.
through Mystery too.
Yeah. I will look at Ollie and I will just say, "You're gonna help with that
Yeah. Anything to help Auntie out.
for all of them. All of
Yeah.
them will forget this happened when they leave.
Yeah.
We'll make sure of that."
Already got something I can cook up. It'll take me a little bit, but I can do
She
it.
is.
Oh. So we need to figure out how to get the kids out. I need someone to distract my mom.
In a good way or a bad way?
You
I
don't
was
need
gonna
me
say-
for
care.
any rituals. I can do this. I will. Jody's been reading this.
You gotta strong arm the demons out.
It doesn't matter.
If you need someone who can. I'm
Whose room are you
assuming we
in
went
real
to
quick
like
before what this goes any further?
Ollie's room because they went through all the trouble to set it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we
Mhm.
would have gone.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
safe space.
Double
With the
checking.
eternal.
Yeah.
There's no
sunlight.
way you guys could do that. Then. Continue.
Okay.
I don't like these things. I don't know what they can do. I want to get the housekeeper too, but I have no idea how to do that. So right now I'm focused on the kids.
So do we know why it's hitting the kids?
Easy targets.
Okay.
Easy targets, and they are the ones that your grandmother cares the most about. Or at least is bothered the most by.
She's
Okay.
probably gonna go through everyone in the family.
Yeah.
Ariana's
Okay.
gonna speak
So
up.
yeah.
Wait.
So
If you want to fix Alicia, you could probably find her wife.
what?
Alicia's
that's it.
partner.
'Cause I was-
They use they them, but she calls her the
Where's-
wife.
Well,
Is
I
that the
found the
housekeeper?
reason why she went for them next.
that was literally what I was about to ask.
They aren't married yet. In fact, Alicia was only working here to save up for the marriage.
My mother's a fucking bitch.
I might
Okay.
have a spell for that.
Look, I'm making
For
the gays
bigotry?
mad.
Yeah.
Well,
do you
So
know-
hey,
Wait.
I was gonna say, Waylon, there's this funny thing that
Alright.
happens when you step into the shadows. There's a way to just fall. Just saying.
I
Just-
need. Do you know how to get that information?
It might take me a day. Carter may know, but he would also need time to probably check through his stuff. He doesn't have a cell phone.
I got a better idea. Hold on. Wynn's gonna get up and walk away.
Okay.
He's
careful,
there.
Waylon.
He joined
Over
us.
to Lucas.
Lucas is in the room.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Lucas.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry. You're so white, you kind of blended into the walls, and I didn't notice you. I'm sorry.
And he's gonna look at you and go, "Look who's talking, old man."
Oh.
Fight! Oh,
Detective stuff. Can you
Yeah, I can dig, no problem.
go?
Yeah. And he'll pull out his
go!
laptop And look at you and go, "Last name's Crawford, right?"
Yeah,
Alicia.
Yeah.
Just got here.
Do you guys not know the housekeeper's?
It's my first
No, I do. I
day.
said
I've
yes.
been here for a day.
Dad, come
Dad.
on.
I don't need your judgment, Mister.
It's
My
just
wrath
polite
went to
know
hell.
people's last name. Wait a second. Hold on. And let me roll for this. Lizard. It's gonna look at you and go, "Do you know my last name?"
Oh no.
Ollie, Mariella, do not help them.
Lizard's gonna squint at him.
Ollie is gonna use telepathy and go, it's Davis, by the way.
Of course I know your last name.
White bread.
That's second last
Socks
name.
and sandals.
Davis.
Bleach tips.
And Lucas is gonna stare at you real hard. Make him roll for this.
Lizard's
I
not
mean-
breaking eye contact.
I will look at Waylon and be like, he did have the
Let me
frosted
double check
tips,
something.
but it was 2000. Everyone had frosted
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah,
No,
I want
I
you to
didn't.
know real quick. I rolled an 8, and Lucas's sharp is 2. So he looks at you, Lizard, looks at Ollie, and goes, "You got some brain shit, don't you, kid?"
I don't know what you're talking about. What kind of... I have a brain.
I don't. So, checkmate.
I've got a brain, Dad.
Oh my
You should know that.
Oh jeez.
You taught me to be a
Oh.
really good investigator.
So we need to.
You can
He's
see the
staring
gray
you
hairs.
down, Ollie.
The gray hairs growing on
This
the
is why he went. Well, I mean, he's almost 40, but like, this is also why he went gray so early.
This is the best part that I get to
Waking up?
tell you. You can never punish him, them, like you would a normal kid, like by grounding them, because they can teleport.
No, but I could take their guns away from them that are actually mine.
That won't last.
Lucas is gonna kind of stop and look, just at nothing, but knows that you have something attached to you and go, "Don't talk to them for 3 hours." And Lady goes, "You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's do it." And she's gonna fade and disappear.
This is why I'm glad that you suck.
White man's got some sass now.
I will
Whoa.
point out, Ollie, you are probably going to be seeing him more often. So
There's some spicy hummus here. Oh,
Ketchup. Woo.
He's gonna look at you and go,
Hardly eat it.
"Your accent tells me you're from somewhere with southern roots, so don't even talk at me, Grits."
It's not like Cajun
bitch! I
is
went to
also
Puerto
sad.
Rico for most of my life, and then
Fight.
Argentina.
Fight.
And I spent my entire life around the Cuban community.
It's true.
You don't- Never mind.
it's very true.
I say
Wait,
we.
I'm
Mary.
literally evidence.
I say we get some peppers.
Actually,
Waylon eats some.
Waylon will look at Mariella and go, "Can he understand me when I speak in Spanish?"
And he goes, "I absolutely can. I also
Eh.
speak French and Italian.
Ugh. Why?
And Latin.
French.
Good.
Because
That's at least
Italian.
useful.
Because I'm a police officer."
French,
First off,
not useful.
no one's
Fuck the French.
the number of people who speak Italian and Italian only in America is so low.
French actually, because he
They're-
could
they're
probably
a
get
bit
away because
different.
Creole is based in
Creole,
French.
yes, that
Yeah,
at least makes
Creole
sense.
is a lot. There's a big community.
His-
Probably
Who
knows
learns
Italian.
Italian?
Who learns
His French is
Latin?
actually Creole French.
That too.
I have Italian heritage. My parents wanted me to learn it.
Oh,
and
so
I'm
you're not
stealing-
just white. You're spicy white.
I stole that from an exact quote from Jace. Sorry, Jace, I stole that from you.
Okay. Anyway.
As
listen.
a spicy white, you're right.
Anyway, listen. We have. Okay. As fun as this is,
I love bullying your ex-husband.
He
It's
looks
very
at you, Lizard,
fun.
and goes, "I could point out your biggest insecurities right now. Do you want to play this game?"
I own a mirror, and I'm 19.
And he's gonna go, "All of your self-worth comes from your TikTok channel, doesn't it?"
You're damn right it does. How many followers do you have on TikTok? Fucking none.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
point
have a
out
TikTok.
you're bullying a 19-year-old.
Yeah,
You're bullying a
and she's
19.
bully back.
You're an adult, and you're bullying a child.
Lucas.
He's gonna look at you and go, hold on. Yeah, I'm bullying a 19-year-old. You should
Yeah.
bully kids more and teach them to not be assholes."
No, it's fun.
Now you're telling. Oh my god, you. Whew.
And
I'm
he's
gonna
gonna look
let
at
them
you.
do whatever they want. It's
No,
funny.
hold on. He's gonna look at you, Lizard, and go, "Do you really want to talk about all the teenagers online who literally just send death threats anymore? If you bully them, they quit that."
debatable. I have a very popular TikTok account. You know, we're not gonna get into this. We have more important things than our shadow stealing children's souls.
I'm not the one allowed to talk to my god. Okay.
There is stuff happening. I am not really into debating this right now. I would appreciate it if we more important things.
And
We
he's
can talk
gonna
about TikTok.
He's gonna look at you, Mariella, and go, I didn't start this one. White Bread McGee over there did.
Okay.
It's, still fun. It's funny
fine.
to make fun of plain donut here, you know? It
Anyway.
really is.
I don't know why this is happening, but I don't care who started it. I'm ending it. It's over. That's it.
Mom,
Oh,
You know, my mom, you can't tell me what to do.
Waylon.
Hey, out of curiosity, does Ollie feel some of their own like energy radiating off this conversation?
Ollie does. Ollie's also looking through the grimoire at the moment and already has something picked out for tonight.
Okay, we need to find the kids. We need to distract my mother. I would like to find Alicia's wife as soon as possible. Yes.
I think that we could get the kids if we tell the truth and tell them that we're going to church together.
That's very good, actually.
Counterpoint, they will also probably invite your grandmother.
We're planning a surprise party.
No,
At the
no, we
church.
need to find something to distract my mother.
Why don't you just, like, put some, I don't know, sleeping pills in her food or something like that?
Or you could give me about an hour and I could target her with that giant sleep spell that kept getting thrown on the entire town.
That too.
That could be good.
Yes.
Put her to sleep, grab the kids, go to church.
Yes. I like this.
David, it's not.
I'm not coming back to this house, so we're doing this as fast. Well, not as fast.
No.
I'm not speaking to my mother ever again after this.
Waylon's
Ariana?
pulling out a lighter.
Lucas is gonna look at you, Mariella, and go, she's probably gonna go to prison.
Good.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wait. She's gonna go to prison for what?
Murder?
Demons.
He's gonna look at you and then look at Jody and go,
Yeah,
She's
I think
broken
this
some
is
sort of
reason enough for us to
crime in your
take her
department.
in. That's my plan.
Mm-hmm.
This actually,
I'm okay with it.
can I ask a question to Becca? This is Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Sluts.
I didn't know that. What the fuck?
What are you
No, like
doing?
I was saying, like this is Connor talking.
No, I know.
Um,
You're talking in Connor voice.
Yeah. So, do you think maybe there's a role for like figuring out what kind of trumped
They're-
up charge they're gonna put
they're
on her?
probably-
Because it's
she's
as
probably
simple as
going to
that.
the
They're gonna slap her with some
reformation
kind of trumped up
segment
charge and be
of,
like,
you-
"You're
what
going to
you
prison
did
for
was
this."
fucked up.
Bitchery.
What you did was fucked up, ma'am. And she'll be like, I'm sorry. After like a few years. Either she'll be sorry or she'll
Okay,
stay
so
there.
if we
and go to
can-
prison. If
She's
she
a
doesn't
cultist.
repent.
She won't be sorry.
If we
Well,
can,
Put a pin in that cultist thing. I'll explain it when we're done with this mystery.
so if we can get her to sleep, I feel bad for my dad. He doesn't deserve any of this.
He'll just be
It'll be
taking a
fine.
nap.
To tell you the truth, it is a really deep sleep.
Hey, Ollie.
Yeah.
Do you have a spell? Do you have a spell to give him the balls to get a divorce?
I can do some stuff with the mind. I don't want to go digging that far in because you start digging that far in and you start
Things get weird.
manipulating. Okay, so
We'll talk. I'll deal
quick-
with that after this.
I'll
Ariana-
explain brain magic later.
Mhm.
Ariana, you do realize that means that she's probably gonna go to prison after this.
Yeah.
Ariana's gonna look up at you and go, little rot. She hurt
It's
my
not
kids.
okay to kill. Remember.
That's what I
We
thought.
got the okay. Let's go.
This is
Mama.
We're not killing her. Okay, you have an hour.
Mama. I just thought of something.
What?
Abuelo can actually put his trains like in the big rooms of the house now. We gotta do this. All right, let's go. Okay. All right.
Do
All
you
right.
want? I know I'm
It's
not.
always
good at
only
magic.
It's always only motivation to let her grandpa have trains everywhere?
Let my grandpa have trains where he wants them.
One
Let's go.
ongoing track throughout every room of the house.
Constantly.
Help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who would even have a cat in this house?
Yes. I would like help from my friend, but somebody decided to fuck with that, so no.
BP is behind you.
I got
I
this.
never went that far.
I know you didn't. I'm trying to get back at my dad. Ollie says in their head.
Jody mentions the
Oh,
cat.
he's
Cut
there.
to the cat tearing up the guest room right now.
I mean, it doesn't matter. This house is getting.
Hold
this
on.
house is
No,
getting.
the
You
cat,
brought it up. Now we're going.
let's cut scene to the cat.
Let's cut to the cat.
The cat is currently climbing the curtains, and you watch as it climbs and climbs, and then it looks down, looks at it, and just goes. And I let itself slide all the way down,
Oh.
and then it looks at its work, shakes itself all pride,
And this is
walks
this
over
is like
happily.
this is like a what 2-3 month old kitten.
Just
Oh,
a
this
little
thing's like
baby.
tiny and just like doing the stupid walk, like
Oh,
It
the
would've
cat
been
photo-
the-
I was doing the hand motions under.
It would have been like Ann and Missy climbing the curtains in my house, where it was like a hop and then grab and then hop and then grab, like they were hopping up the
No,
curtain.
don't worry. And you watch as it shakes its little butt and hops up and grabs it, and then keeps climbing up the other curtain to tear down that one as well.
This cat gets it.
As it
Mhm.
falls from the last one, though, it pulls too hard and the curtain rolls falls and makes a clanking noise from your room.
Jody runs out the room.
My,
See, that's why I bought a lot of like kind of crappy like sheets and
played with her,
bedding
she
and
should've
curtains for
been
my RV. I knew
sleepy.
this was gonna happen.
your
And I've got
sister,
two.
It doesn't matter.
your sister has her head down. Jody, you open
No,
your door and you see Mochi trapped under the curtains
Get
that
out.
they just tore up,
Oh,
crying. And its little head pops out
Oh
and
no.
lets out a pitiful meow,
Ah,
you baby,
my child.
and then jumps up and curls into your neck.
The baby.
You'll have to learn
Fine,
them
sound effects. I never have to learn how to do them.
You should learn one day.
So
I can't. Speech therapy fucked up my
Ollie's
brain.
gonna do spell. After spell happens, we're gonna get kids. Kids go to church. We're gonna gather everyone.
I was going with church from Fall Out Boy, but same effect.
I've had Take Me to
Um,
Church by Hosier stuck in my head this entire time, so like
All right. This is the plan.
It's the
We're
only
gonna
one
Then
I
we
don't
have
like.
to fight the shadow.
Might be able to talk to him.
Do you?
Thingy.
As Ollie sits down to begin performing this magic, as Jody cradles her kitten, as Lizard continues to fight with Lucas, as Waylon watches with popcorn,
Actually, Waylon is going to go over to Jody.
No.
Jody, you're gonna need to bring the cat to the RV. We're not gonna stay here long. We can't leave it inside the room. Things are just gonna get worse.
The cat
We need
comes
to
with.
bring the cat to the RV. No, we can't, Jody. We can't bring a cat into this kind of situation. If it gets bad, the cat's gonna get hurt, or it's gonna run away.
Mochi looks at you, and you
We
can
have a
tell in its eyes
bond.
it would never run from you.
I
you
know,
wouldn't
I know.
understand.
But still,
Are
the
you
RV's a
planning?
lot
Are we
safer.
planning on leaving within the next
Rancid and
12
Clash will
hours?
be nice friends for it. All right.
Are you putting your clothes in the RV?
honestly,
Like to leave as soon as possible. To be
Right
honest,
now.
yes. They're gonna go in the RV. Yes,
All right.
as soon as she's asleep. Look, this is
The
just a
cat
simple
won't
statement of
die.
fact.
It's a cat.
I don't want
They're
to leave
really
the cat in there
hardy.
because I don't want the cat to be dead.
Yeah.
To the RV.
Really? Okay, I'm gonna remind
Hey,
you one
buddy,
thing. Then.
pal.
What happened to all those
friend.
rats?
If we are friends, I know how cats work. They're not gonna be touched in this
I
situation.
think so. I know.
I know how to
just
keep a
warning
cat
you.
safe.
I want the cat to be safe. I don't want to see an animal die.
Fine, old man.
Just bring the cat. Just bring the cat to the RV.
Cut to the RV. Rancid and
Clash.
Clash are
Zoomies!
currently ripping and roaring across the RV floor, jumping up, clawing on things.
Get feline
And at
zoomies.
one point,
No, this is
Uh,
I will point out they have been locked. They're in the bedroom. They're only in the bedroom.
at one point, the bedroom door does open though,
Fuckers.
because they're cats.
They learned how to open the door.
How do you think
Is it a
Houdini
lever
got
door?
her name?
Of course, I got the smart ones.
And they're doing zoomies through the RV, and then one of them hits someone's leg, and the person looks down and goes, "Shh, I'm just returning the book,"
Right.
and disappears.
Take us away.
And that's where we're gonna cut it.
That's what you get for having cats
Fuck.
in the RV.
Cats got to meet this fucker before I did. Yes, it's safer.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this wild ride. And if you're watching it after the fact, there'll probably be more coming very, very soon to a streaming channel near you or YouTube. Pick your poison. I'd like to thank my lovely, lovely asshole players,
We all did a different pose. It was great.
you know, that fit all of your characters and you very well. I'd like to thank special guest Houdini.
Baby.
Hold on, she coming. Baby.
No, baby.
And most importantly, I'd like to thank any of you who decide after watching this to come check us out even more. We love having people talk. We love people just in general enjoying our content and our chaos. If you're looking for more of us, check us out on Saturdays, where Connor is our DM, and the rest of us chucklefucks give him a headache instead. Tuesdays we do game streams. Wednesday Connor does solo streams, usually horror games where we watch him scream. And Fridays are group streams when we aren't doing Monster of the Week. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And I hope you guys have a good
Stream.
weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow. Say bye, stream.
Bye, Dream.
Bye, Shane.
We're out.
Houdini, say goodbye.
She's eating my dad.